Alright guys, so I'm going to kind of show you what I do on a daily basis to heal from my Bartonella, Babesia, mold toxicity, yeast overgrowth, histamine intolerance, just to name a few. I think that's pretty much it though. So I thankfully, I found a great doctor, and at the time, I was having 50 symptoms. You guys watched my last video, hopefully, but I was having 50 plus symptoms. I was dealing with, the strongest ones were not feeling like I was in my body. I was going through depersonalization, and then also derealization. It's where you feel like you're outside your body. Very scary. I hope you never, ever, ever experience it. I was also dealing with, basically it mimicked Alzheimer's, so I was forgetting where I was. My brain would relapse every 5 minutes, and I had to remind myself kind of where I was, who I was talking to, and all of that fun jazz. And so the long and short of it is that me and my husband lived in a mold infested house. We rented it, and the lady let us out of our lease because it was going to be $15,000 to fix. So we moved out, and as soon as I did that, there was a lot of healing just from getting out of the mold. But my test results for mold were still just sky high, and then I was also diagnosed with the Bartonella, Babesia, and just Lyme's disease in general. So Bartonella and Babesia are two co-infections of Lyme's disease. There's like 1,000 of them. There's so many. From what I gathered, I have cat scratch fever, which basically makes all of your joints and your muscles very tense. So I can't actually get a massage right now. My husband will be nice and rub my back, and it is so painful. I start crying because it just hurts. My muscles hurt, my joints hurt. I have the fibromyalgia because of the yeast overgrowth. It goes around your joints, and that causes the fibromyalgia, at least in my case. And then I also just feel so swollen. You can tell by my face. And then if I showed you my legs and my arms, because of just the toxins that are in there. So it's been a journey. I am going through mold treatment right now, and I'm also going through, he just put me on Bartonella treatment. However, I have not gotten to that point yet because I work a full-time job as a coach, a weight loss coach for a company, and it's from home, and they just put me down to part-time, which I'm so thankful for. They've been really working with me because I've just been so sick with being on treatment. But I'm so sensitive, and you'll get that with a lot of people that are have chronic illnesses, that they're gonna just be very sensitive, especially with mold and Lyme and co-infections. Your body is very, very sensitive because it's fighting a lot at the time. So anywho, guys, I'm gonna kind of show you kind of what I'm on and what I'm about to be on for my treatment. I take B12 shots, okay, and that has helped me so much. At the beginning, I could not feel my hands, my legs were tingling, burning. There was times where I couldn't even feel. I had to my hands were clops like this, stuck, and it was so painful to just hold my phone and stuff. And so my doctor put me on B12 shots. Also my sister is on B12 shots, my older sister, because she has some chronic illness as well, but hers is a little different. So I got on B12 shots, and I was that person that was on her father's lap until 16. When I got my blood work done. My dad finally kicked me off his lap because he's like, this is embarrassing. You're 16, you need to get off my lap and be an adult. So, and I love him for that. But, so then I finally got used to getting blood once in a blue moon, right? But then the doctor's like, yeah, you have to get B12 shots. And I was just like, oh my gosh. So it started out once a week. So I went to my husband's grandma, who is a nurse, and she, you know, once a week she would, you know, shoot me in the arm and give me my B12. Well, then it got more intense, and my doctor's like, I want you on it every day. You want me to stick a freaking needle in me every single day? I know people with diabetes and prick yourselves like every day. You're probably like, shut up, Tori. Like, this is what you do. So this is what, I mean, I've just gotten used to it. So in the morning, what I do as like a morning routine is I always start off with these. I basically do 10 drops of each of them. It's like a little bottle here. They all look like this, and they just kind of look like that, and you just count out 10 drops in your water and stir it. So it's 10 of each. This is a detoxing kit, so this really helps tremendously to detox all of the garbage that is in me. So basically you are on binders, you're on a detox, and then you're on like a killer. So the killer is just what I'm calling it. It's not necessarily what it's called, but it basically kills like the Lyme, the mold, like whatever's in your body, it kills it. So then the binders that you are on kind of like get all the toxins that are like floating in your bloodstream and like in your body, and it binds it together, and then the detox helps it like clear out of you. So I'm on this. I just upped my dose so that it's also in the afternoon. It was just in the morning and the nighttime, but because I just started treatment, my doctor wanted me to start in the afternoon as well, so I can really like flush garbage out and get like this garbage. I keep saying that, but like that's how I feel. So so this is what I start with in the morning. I also have like a melody of drugs of pills that I take. So this is I'm gonna really mess up these names, guys, so I'm so sorry, but this is glutenized. I'm saying that wrong, but this is what you normally get on when you have mold. It really helps to, I believe it's for detoxing. He put me on like 1 pill a day. However, I do so much better if I take it like twice or even 3 times a day. So he said just to like experiment and see, but so yeah. So the next thing I take is it's milk thistle. This helps with supporting your liver. So your liver is gonna be a huge detoxing organ. So it kind of like everything goes through your liver. So mine was really needing support. So my doctor put me on milk thistle, and this is gonna be twice a day. So I take it in the morning and then at night. Okay, moving on to vitamin D3. So I was on vitamin D3 when I had COVID. I forgot I also have long COVID. So I was taking D3 because I hear it's like really good for when you have COVID and just to build your immune system. So I was on 1,000 IUs. He just upped it to 5,000 because he says that that's what I need. So I take vitamin D3 it's just once a day in the morning. I also take this, and don't even ask me to read what it is, but this is gonna be a probiotic that I take. This is like what is recommended when you have like mold and Lyme to support your body. So I take one of these every day, and it's amazing. Alright, so now next is 5 HP, or I don't even know, guys, but it basically helps with anxiety. It's a natural thing for anxiety, and it's really helped me. I was having like panic attacks. I was having like very high anxiety because of just histamines and just because of my body like being like my central nervous system being off balance. That's what causes panic attacks and anxiety for a lot of times. So my doctor put me on this again, and I take it 3 times a day, so very helpful. I also take magnesium. Now there's all different types of magnesium. This one is exactly what it says. So I take this 3 times a day. It helps so much with just flushing garbage out of me. And it just also helps with like cramps if I'm on like my period, or if I'm just like in everyday. It helps with just cramps that I normally would get in my legs and stuff. So definitely recommend magnesium for sure. The next thing I take is cute. Guys, I suck at names. I really do. I'm so sorry, but you can read it for yourself. So this I take 30 minutes before I eat every single day. This helps with the histamines. It kind of just, like, I don't produce whatever it is to deal with histamine, so this kind of helps to break them down. So it's a huge support. I also take ashwagandha. Of course I can read that one, but nothing else. Ashwagandha. I take this 3 times a day. It is so beneficial in my journey. I just sorry guys, I have mold up in my my sinuses and like everything, so I constantly am clearing my throat and trying to get it out, so I'm so sorry. But ashwagandha, it's just I was out for a week and I could just tell it was like night and day. Like I could tell a huge difference just with everything. So I take this 3 times a day. And then what else do we got? So this I just started, and it's for yeast. It's like a yeast detox. It looks really interesting, guys. It's like little pellets. Can you see that? It's like little pellets. And I do right now like 1/4 of a teaspoon right now. And I just kind of like put it in my mouth and then just like take a drink of water. And that is just killing a lot. Like I can really notice. So I take that every day now. And then I also take hydrazine. It's a prescription that I have, and this is a 25 milligrams, and it helps so much with anxiety. It's a natural anxiety medication. So I am on this 3 times a day. And then I also take Zyrtec. This also helps with histamines. I take 1 of these at night, right before I go to bed. I take a digestive enzyme with each meal to help my body just break down the food that I am eating, to give it a little bit of extra support and love. I also take this one medication. I have no idea what it's called, to be honest with you, but I just got bumped up to 4.5 milligrams of it, and yeah, I think he said it like suppresses something. I really don't know. I personally just trust my doctor. I do a lot of research, so a lot of this I did a lot of research, and like I know, like, okay, yeah, you're supposed to, like, I'm supposed to take this, and like this works for me. But a lot of times, like, you know, you just have to trust your doctor, and I encourage you to not really do this on your own, to find a good Lyme literate doctor that can help you, because Herxine is real. Like, I'm going through that, and like I'm having fevers and chills and migraines. I'm like, not to be gross, but in the bathroom a ton, just detoxing, and sweating. The chills and the fever is what I get like every day, no matter what I do. Like, it's normally more in the evening. I don't know what it is about the evening, but like without fail, I have a fever. It's not a big one. It's like 99.9, or like, you know, sometimes it's even 99.1. It's not that big of a deal, but like I still have a fever and I still have chills. I have to sleep with sweatpants, socks, and a sweatshirt, and then my heating pad, my rice pad pack that I put in the microwave for 4 minutes, and then I have 5 blankets that are thick that I sleep with, and I still have the chills and like I'm freezing. So like it's intense, like it's really weird. So I'm in contact with my doctor, and he's monitoring me. You know, like I'm trying to push through all this so that I can get to where I don't have to deal with mold and Lyme. And I feel like mold can go away, depending on the case. I feel like, you can get rid of mold. But Lyme's disease is kind of like, you gotta keep your immune system built up, because even when I'm like healed, like I'm still gonna have that in me. It's just gonna be suppressed because my body can now my body is like fighting it. So it's my immune system is stronger, so it's gonna be fighting it so that I don't have to like feel the symptoms. But I don't really think Lyme's goes away. I could be wrong, but there's like a huge debate and I have no idea. So I don't really know where I personally stand. I feel like you can get rid of it, but then I also feel like there's a lot that I don't know. So I'm just telling myself that like I'm gonna suffer, not really suffer, but I'm gonna deal with like this the rest of my life. But it's just like coming to a point where I can actually like work out again and like do the things that I do. The last thing that I didn't talk to you guys about is this sinus relief spray that actually helps with mold in my sinuses. I do one spray in each nostril every day. It's gonna go up in dose. Same with like my I call it candida treatment, but it's my yeast treatment. Like eventually, like I'm gonna keep going up, which is gonna continue to make me sicker until I feel better. So this is the medication or the supplement I just got on. It's called Abart, and I actually have not started this yet. This is for Bartonella, because I have Bartonella feet, which means that like it's very, very painful for me to walk without my shoes. Like I have my shoes on right now. As soon as I get up in the morning, I put my shoes on. They have extra cushion, because if I don't do that, like they're so sore and they're just so painful. Like you can't even touch them. They just hurt so bad. And they just feel like, I don't know if you've ever like ran a marathon and then your feet are just like sore and achy. That's how my feet feel every single day of my life. So I just wear my shoes and it's not a problem and move on with my life. But he wants to get rid of some of the Bartonella, the extreme muscle tightness, like I have problems with like my lungs, like I can't take a deep breath, and then my feet and just some other things that go along with the wonderful Bartonella. I'm eventually going to work myself up, but I just want to start with my mold and Lyme treatment, or my mold and my yeast treatment first, so that my body gets used to it and it's not like I'm herxing so bad that like I had to get off stuff. This is a bunch of stuff that I was once on, and because of my herxing I had to get off. This was mold treatment. I did 3 rounds of this. Charcoal that helps with it's a binder. It helps with getting like mold out. So I was doing, I don't even know what this is, but that was too heavy for me. That was too much. This is charcoal again. I was doing garlic, and then that's the same. I got like 2 bottles. These are 2 different types of magnesium, and I can still take them. And then this is vitamin C, and take care. Oh, I was on another medication for anxiety, but I got off of it. I was able to get off of it, wean myself off. with my doctor's permission, of course. So yeah, guys, like, this is my routine every day that I do. So I'm just working my program, guys, every single day, and it's just kind of habit now. I mean, as you can tell, it's a lot. And you know, it's constantly dealing with your like me being sick and detoxing and stuff, but I'm trying really hard to be positive. And you know, I still try to work, and I'm about to launch my 2 courses. So I mean, I pushed through a lot, and I'm really thankful that, you know, I have that resilience and just, you know, trying to use this for good. It took me a while to get to this point. I'm not perfect by any means. I definitely, like last week, I had such an emotional week because I was detoxing, but then I was also TMI on my period. So my hormones were just off the charts with, that's when I normally get the most sick, because I don't know what it is, but everything just flares up 10 times worse. And so it was just a really, really rough week, and you know, I try really hard, guys. I really do, to be positive. So yeah, guys, this is kind of what I take every day. If you guys have any questions, I would love to answer them, make more videos, if you're curious. I will have another video for you guys next week. Let me know either in the comments, or you can, like, just let me know another video that I could do. It could be about mindset, health, fitness. It could be about my journey with chronic illness. It could be about my dogs. It could be about whatever. Let me know what topic you want to hear. And yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching. Talk to you later.